crunch, crunch, crunch. Nom nom. Nom nom nom.
Well, it starts out loud and it's have its own 30 minutes, bitch.
My ass, it will fuck. Jesus Christ.
You might then.
No, not might. Never.
La, 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 la.
No.
You fucking fat fish.
Hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh, so good. Oh.
So delicious. Hum nom nom nom.
Mm-mm.
Are you in yet, your fruit?
I'm loading. You know, my mechanical hard drive takes a
Yeah.
bajillion years. Figured I'd beat you to it, Ish.
No. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Dun, 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 dun.
You need to look at this.
Alright, where is you at? Get you in the group here. You know how to join my group, right?
What?
Yeah, let's
No, swimming advice.
go to group management. See my name. Click on it. Click join.
A new agent is joining your team.
Ooh,
Nom.
first time.
Oh. That was good.
Don't jump to me yet.
You are now entering a safe area.
Hey, yo. If you want it, I've got it.
Alright, you can jump to me now.
safe area.
You jumped to me earlier, didn't you?
His name is to jump to you.
Yeah. Yeah, come to me. Said you needed help with the with your shite. Alright, you ready? Let's do this.
Oh, hang on. Still got weapons first, bitch.
Oh, alright. Well, like I said, you're going to have to look at your gear set and figure out which one works best based off of that. So remember, your gear sets all have specific attributes and talents. So you want to try to complement that stuff as easily as possible. Or as much as possible, not necessarily as easily as possible.
Yeah, I was trying to change out the sniper rifle for the SMG, if you remember.
Yeah, I think I would do the other way. I would have the SMG for the replacement of the LMG. Use the LMG when we're running PvE and then swap it out to the SMG when we go into the dark zone.
Well, here's the throw. Right, the highest weapon I've got is the SVD sniper rifle, which I'm not going to use. The next one down is M29, whatever. That's the one I've been using. That's the LMG, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the secondary weapon for the dark zone.
Don't worry about that DPS number. LMGs have a boosted DPS because you got to remember that DPS is damage over time. What you want to pay attention to is damage per bullet and RPM. That's what you want to pay attention to. Don't worry about that DPS number. That DPS number means jack shit unless you're comparing an assault rifle or an LMG to another like weapon. So if you're trying to compare two LMGs, if they have the same roughly the same damage per bullet and the same RPM, then you would use that DPS as like a decider. But in the realm of trying to figure out what you want to run, LMGs are always going to have a boosted DPS stat. Always. Same thing with sniper rifles. They're always going to have a boosted DPS because they do a lot of damage per bullet, but DPS is based over time. It's supposed to be damage per second, but it's not. It's not necessarily.
LMG is fine. I'm happy with that. The second weapon is I had a police MK17. The DPS on it is 387.
Damn you, Willis. I love how you let me go through that whole spiel and then you listen to nothing I just said and go right back to what you were.
No, it is. I'm just giving you options of me. I'm trying to change the secondary weapon.
Yeah, I just told you. Your LMG is your weak weapon. Not your sniper rifle. Your sniper rifle you need to keep. Your LMG is the weak weapon.
I don't use sniper.
Right, but you need to start. You need to start. You either need to start running that, or you need to start running two better weapons. Which the two top tier weapons, unless you have a specific gear set for sniper, is an assault rifle and an LMG. for PvP? Or all around?
Oh, the only other one I've got is an M4.
Well, then run that as your secondary for right now and get used to using it. So run the LMG and the M4 for right now until you get a better assault rifle. An assault rifle is better than an SMG at this point. That's an all-around. SMG's better.
See, the sniper, I don't use it at all. At all.
But you should, because you would do it does crazy headshot damage. You see that little multiplier at the top? You know, I told you every weapon has its own little thing.
Yeah, it's a noisy rifle, like.
So use it more.
Right, so instead of the LNG, okay.
Oh, you have an M60 here. What happened to that the G5? You had a G5 LMG. What happened to it? Or did you find a better LMG?
The one I've got now is a better LMG.
Better how, though?
It was way higher than ZPS and rounds and RPMs and everything.
It can't be higher on the RPM because that G5's got the highest RPM out of any LMG. It's 800 RPM. That one's only like 550.
Being sick. Good to see you.
Thank you for your service. Glad to see you haven't bailed.
What they said about the police academy.
Oh god, they're shooting. They're shooting. They got Terry. Oh my god.
It's okay, man. I'm here to help. Just stay calm. Everything is gonna be just fine.
This office building is almost identical to the one in the dark zone.
I'm sorry, this.
Say what?
So I'll try this one, but I'm not sure about it.
Which one? The M4?
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot less damage, so...
Then the sniper rifle? Yeah, it's going to be. You can't,
No, the LMG.
well, it's going to be less because the LMG, um, you really need to go and read up on this stuff, man. It's more than I can explain. Because you got to understand what the different classes are actually good for and what they're not. And if you build a set for the LMG, then it'll be a really viable option. But it takes a certain skill set to even run that.
Dispatch to patrol. I'm getting reports of LMB on East 49th and 5th. Proceed with caution.
The easiest all-around weapons, though, for any build are going to be an SMG and an assault rifle. Is that thing modded, or you have it bone dry stock?
It is now.
JTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Hostile forces approaching. Hostile forces approaching.
Good job.
Well, how to do
The
that?
LMB aren't exactly easy to stand up to.
Sounds away?
Yeah, so how to do then?
A little bit short on ammo, but...
Yeah, you got an extended mag in it?
I don't think I actually have one. Give me a sec, just let me check. I do now.
It's got. What's the.
Glad you had our backs.
Glad you showed up.
So you probably need some good. You need a good mag. Fire rate. Probably need a good underbarrel. And an optic.
It seems fine up to now. Just a little bit short on ammo, but don't forget I'm used to LNG, so.
Right. And it's not. It's probably not going to be as stable either as LMG.
All units be advised. Reports of heavy LMB presence at the Moray building on East 49th and Park. Proceed with caution.
What's your damage per round on that one? That assault rifle.
Damage per round. Which is damage per round?
Remember when you click on your weapon, it's going to be to the right, where it just says damage. Next
Oh,
RP.
DMG, it's 20.7k.
3.7k, and what's your firearms amount? Not your firearms DP, or not your firepower, but your firearms. Yeah, I got you. I'm in the truck.
7,805.
Jesus. So you're pretty low on toughness and electronics, aren't you?
Yeah, I put it all into the firearms thing.
Man, no wonder you died so early. What's your stamina? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get out of here first. Let me go this way. You want to make sure you have some, have some stamina. Otherwise, you'll be so squishy. You'll be dying real quick. All right. Now, what do you got for stamina?
Two 962.
Oof. Alright, so you probably want to get one more piece of gear rolled to stamina, you said your firearms damage for that weapon was only 20? Okay.
7805.
No, I meant your per damage, or per bullet damage. For your M4.
20.7.
20.7. That's really low. Because to have that much firearms, you should be sitting... Oh, well, wait a minute. I have damage buffs. Never mind. No, that's actually probably not too bad then. So it does decent. It's doing some decent damage then. I just picked up a mag. So the mag you put on that weapon, how many bullets did it give you? So you got different types of mags. You got high velocity mags, which don't give you any extra bullets. It just gives you like critical hit chance, reload speed, rate of fire. And then you have high volume, or extended volume.
It's just extended mag.
What does it say for bullet amount? It should say something like magazine size.
13.
Just 13%?
It says 13 on the mag.
Just 13 on the mag. No, like when you go to the mod, right? So go to your weapon, like you're modifying it.
Yeah.
Click on the magazine, and then it should tell you. It should give you 3 little attributes. See, like you'll see your weapon stats, right? And then you'll see where, right underneath stability, it should say
27% reload speed, 12% mag size, 4.60 rate of fire.
Yeah, alright, so that's like a, okay, so that one's more for modifying your reload speed. So what you need to find is a magazine size mag, a mag that modifies the magazine size by like 100% or more. Like all the mags I run are like anywhere from 104 to 120% magazine size. So like my assault rifle right here holds 64 rounds.
I've got 121.
Oh yeah, that one's probably better. The mags, you'll have to be a little careful because like the DPS gets kind of boosted, kind of bullshit. It gets boosted by reload speed and rate of fire, which rate of fire probably isn't a bullshit boost because
yeah, it's now put to 66.
There you go. So that should help a little bit. Shit. Okay. I got a few more slots. Just at the next teleport, I'll have to get rid of some stuff. find a good mag. Actually, that mag's probably really good. Need to find you good gear piece. So what gear pieces are what are you gonna go for, like gear stuff? I would probably roll get one more piece of gear to stamina. 'Cause right now all of your gear pieces are firearms, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I was going with the whole LMG, just nuke them type shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do that, but you're still gonna need at least one piece roll to stamina. Otherwise, you're gonna be so squishy that you won't be able to stand there and shoot them long enough.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Or you can keep everything rolled to firearms, but you know those mod slots that are on the weapons? Wait a minute, did we miss the guy? Oh no, he's right down here. Those mod slots, you can put a whole bunch of stamina mods in, and that might be able to suffice. You'll still be squishy, but not as bad. That guy for 94,000 in the head. It's an AUG. It's an SMG, it's pretty decent. Skills aren't that good though. Probably not the best. Alright. We need to teleport down. I need to offload some of this shit.
Okay, well, I'll get a quick drink. Be right back.
I got the best right here.
Still there, Ash. Ash, please. Take that as a no. Everyone, Ash has left the building. Just left the building. Oh.
I don't got it, you don't need it. Nice doing business with you. Come check this out. You need it? I got it. You won't regret it.
Another high-end mag. Ilse.
Oh, shit, sneeze, not gonna find them. Whoa, bitch! Well, for this weapon?
For that one or any of the other ones?
No. Why can't I talk to this guy?
What do you mean?
Can't talk to him, so.
Who is this guy? I'm not seeing who you're by. Sorry.
The guy right in front of me.
Oh, him? I can't either. I don't know. I think you only talked to him when you first unlocked this safe house. Jesus.
I'm back, so I was sneezing my ass off there.
Shouldn't do that. It's bad for you.
Tell me about it. Well, I've got fucking cats. I can't stand cats. But apparently my kids love cats, so. Let's go kill some shit.
Alright, anyways, do you need another mag or no?
No, I was gonna be fine with this on. Because, like I said,
Well,
I'm
no,
just
I meant
testing
for
this.
your other weapon as well. Here, I'll drop it to you. If you don't need it, fucking sell it.
What is the other weapon? Hold on.
But there's a time limit on how long I can share this.
Yeah, the first one's LMG.
There you go. That one's a pretty good one. Mag size, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. That's pretty much, I mean, the mag size isn't as high as you would like it to be, but that's pretty much an all-star mag right there.
Just let me modify it for 2 seconds. What was your mag size then? 120% was it?
114.
I've got one that's better than yours.
Well, it's 114 mag size, but it's the other attributes that are the good stuff. 5.4 rate of fire, 3.0 critical hit chance. For me, I'm trying to get crit hit up.
Yeah, you've got one up on the rate of fire on mine. On my one, I've got critical hit damage.
Right.
It's 120 mag size. Do you want this mag?
It's pretty good. You can throw it down. I can take a look at it. You can only share it though if it's got the arrows.
Yeah, it's got arrows.
Yeah, you should be able to share it then.
How do I share it?
It should tell you at the bottom of the screen.
Just says mark as junk and all that shit.
Yeah, if it's got arrows on it, then it should have the ability to share when you're highlighted over it.
Oh no, so it's like a loop inside a loop, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like one arrow on the bottom, or it looks like half an arrow going left, half an arrow going right.
No, it's like 2 chains
Oh,
together.
that means it's in a weapon. You can't share it. You're using it. It's in one of your weapons.
Oh, so fucking how? Oh.
If you click on it, it'll tell you.
It doesn't say what weapon it's in.
Like if you go to your M4, right? Like mod it, and then go down to that magazine and click on it like you're gonna put it on your M4, and it should say this will be removed from, and then it'll tell you what weapon it's on.
Yeah, I've got extended mag, which is 110%. The one I'm trying to give to you is 120.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So click on the mag like you're gonna change it, and then find the 120% one, and then click on it. And if it's got the chain link on it, that means it's in a weapon, and it should tell you this will be removed from, and then tell you what weapon.
Okay, I swapped it out. What I'm trying to give to you, I'm clicking on it. It's not
Well,
saying
now it doesn't have the chain link, does it?
No.
That's because it's in the M4. So you'll have to swap to your other weapon and basically find it and click on it, and it should. Well, now it's on your M4. So whatever. I don't know what you took it off of.
I no fucking idea.
I have no idea.
I'll find it.
Making me
Comes
fucking
out,
go
bitch.
nutty. I don't know what the hell you're doing over there.
If you want it, you
I don't-
tell you want it, you
You
bitch.
can't have it now. You've already put it on a weapon. Once you put it on a weapon, you can't share it. It's too late, buddy. Too late.
Extended mag, I don't see any loops or any shite on that. That's 120% one, but I do have 114% one with the loops on it.
No, that's fine. It won't be the loops. That's called a chain link. If it's got the chain link, that means it's in a weapon.
Right.
The share thing looks like half an arrow going left on the bottom and a half an arrow going right on the top. That means you can share it.
Alright, yeah, no, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Alright, let's go kill something squishy. Developers could realize how scopes work. Your bullet's not going to magically go a random direction if the scope is facing one way.
I've got a yellow up top. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, that was like crafting materials. What that was.
Thank goodness the Lord led me to you. There is no sense wasting bullets.
Gotta end this JTF.
Trying to tell me something. Try something real quick. Put fucking stability on this. Alright, give me 2 secs. I gotta go check on the little one.
Yeah.
JTF ain't getting through us, that's for sure. Clear the area. Better keep a lookout. Wish I could take a fucking break. You think the JTF is ever gonna join up with us? Ungrateful goddamn civilians. Can't they see we're helping them? JTF ain't getting through us, that's for sure. You
Sorry about that. He's back.
It's ready.
Alright. Oh shit, actually. 2 more seconds, sorry. Gotta let the fucking dogs in. Sit down, sir. Now I'm ready. Sit down. We already killed that guy, right? So we go down south. Alright, follow me. Go jump.
Now entering a safe area.
Jumping to me there, Ills.
Yeah, where's it go to? South?
Yeah, southeast.
It says pier jump. Why can't I jump there?
What?
It says pier jump. I can't jump there. Why is that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I got you.
I think I need a doctor.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
mod. Do this at all.
Haven't seen much decency lately. I am too.
team is down. Requires assistance.
Oh, those are fuck that.
I can't believe that just happened.
Hey, T.
Crank up the fucking headshot damage. Stability ain't worth fuck all.
You know you want
Make sure to get ammo.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, on single player, your survivor link pops automatically. I hate that it doesn't do that when you're in a group. I wish it was an option.
To be honest with you, it would have been a shitty mission. I thought, no point.
What's that?
I thought, I'll pop it. I thought, no, it's a shitty mission. Until the very last second, I was, ah!
Oh, yeah.
Down, but it's not putting me down.
Yeah. Can you crawl?
Yeah, I'm stuck standing up. Both. The fuck was that?
Gotta stay in cover. Especially now, you're squishy, man. To be honest with you, that shit didn't help either.
Yeah, but I couldn't even crawl. I was literally just stood there.
Oh, that? Yeah, that was some kind of glitch. I don't know what the hell that was. That was a little weird.
una salvavidas. ¿Estás bien?
Got you, boo.
I'm learning.
Alright. You need to let me know what gear you need. So you want,
No idea.
so you want to stay, you want to stay LNG, right? So,
Yeah, but it's not good. It's not good for the dark zone, though, is it? So,
yeah, not really.
so hence me swapping.
Alright, so have you been paying attention to the green shit you pick up?
Yeah, I've been looking at the stats it gives you, but I don't know what stats I actually need.
Alright, pick this gear piece up. This gear set that I just dropped, that's a very good one. I run something very similar, just higher armor. It's called a Reckless chest piece. It says operator vest, but the talent is Reckless. It increases all your damage output.
Is the one I've not got better now?
What's that?
The one I've got, is that not better?
I don't know. What is the talent on it? What kind of chest piece is it? Is it an operator chest piece, or is it a gear set? Chest piece.
Serenity gear piece.
Serenity.
Skill haze.
what's the
Enemy
talent?
armor damage.
What's the actual talent?
2-set bonus. Accuracy by 30%. 3-set bonus. Headshot by 10%.
Okay, so
that's a sniper's, isn't it?
That's a gear set. What's the actual? So what's the name of it?
Serenity.
Serenity. There's no gear set called Serenity.
I'm looking at it.
Try again. Does it look like a bow?
No, it's called Serenity.
No, it can't be called Serenity.
Serenity's harness.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to your fucking. Pirate in this.
Glad to see you're still kicking. Please.
Alright, you clicked on it now. It's not Serenity, that's Sentries.
What happened to you?
You fucking. Oh, you dyslexic motherfucker. Fucking Serenities. What the hell?
Zo een zochte.
Tell me, where's the I in that?
I can see an eye, I can see 5. Do you want me to put them out?
You see the little symbol though? On the left side? You see how it looks like like a bow with a bullet in it?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Alright, so the one you got right now, I would run it, but I would. Alright, do you not have a better mod? You see how you have 437 in electronics right now? On that actual gear piece? Do you not have. You basically you want either all your mods to be stamina or stamina and firearms. For you, because everything's rolled to firearms, you really want to put everything to stamina. So you want to have all your mod slots with stamina.
Welcome to stamina.
Oh, well, that's,
stamina mod.
you're using both already. So you don't have any others. That's the problem. So we need.
Yeah, do.
But you don't, because they would show up right now if you did.
Well, I do. I just inserted them.
No, both of those are already on this chest piece.
Alright, I got you.
Yeah, but you don't have any others outside of this. So we need to find you some more. So all of your gear pieces have mod slots that need to be to stamina. To answer your question though, the chest piece I gave you, it's not better than the one you're running at the moment, but if you re-roll it for firearms, it will be. It won't be as good because of armor, but the benefits you'll get from it will be much better. Click on it.
Well, I've got a Reclaimer's vest, which is a hell of a lot of stamina.
Yeah, that's because it's rolled to stamina. You don't want it. Remember, you were wanting firearms, right? Which you can re-roll that. So the Sentry Call, I would run it just because it has high armor.
Oh yeah.
And it's rolled to firearms for the moment. Just when you get a mod slot, just don't sell the tactical vest. You see how you can mark things as favorites? That keeps you from selling them on accident. You should mark the stuff you want to keep as favorites.
I've got a Reclaimer holster.
Yeah, any item you have that has better stats, obviously you want to go for it. So the stats stats are different depending on what you're going for. You'll have to, let's see, you'll have to really go and actually do some research to figure out Marco Styles, the guy you want to look up on YouTube and watch some of his videos. Really good at breaking down a gear set and that kind of thing, and then explaining what all the minor and major attributes. And they're pretty clear and concise, so you won't waste a whole lot of your time trying to understand it. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
What is this fucking talent? What is this? Weapon reaches mag actually faster when shouldering. Alright, next, I'm gonna go up here. But you need to do that shit like while you're working or something. Just throw those videos on. Like while you're working on a suit or something.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I can understand where you come from. It's frustrating, like, yeah, here's how you do it, but Kazi, you need to figure out your own type thing.
Well, it's not so much frustrating, it's that it's more the fact that I can tell you what I understand as far as like what I want to go for, but what I want to go for isn't necessarily what you may want to. And without you understanding, and without you understanding what all the different things do, which some of them I don't even understand. I kind of don't pay attention to the shit that I didn't care about, but it may be stuff you want to. Like someone like Esh, you know, if Esh came about and starts trying to go through the gear and really wants to understand
Readings
it,
indicate an echo nearby.
he's going to have to watch the videos too, because he's the type of person that may want to do a more skill-related build. You know, to be able to fully min-max everything out. Whereas you and I are more run and gun types. You gotta understand what all of it is. There's certain attributes and stuff that definitely give more impact, depending on your playstyle. It's one of the things about this game is it's way more complex than what most people originally think, and I think it's what turns a lot of people off at first, because they don't get it. They think that they should be able to just hop in and fucking have a perfectly min-maxed gear set and be able to do everything that they see all their favorite YouTubers do. What they don't realize is how much time went into making those gears, those loadouts. And
well, yeah, I learned that tonight. The first guy I shot in the dark zone, my bullets like a bitch. He died instantly. The second guy I shot, he just stood there with, hello.
Another thing you might want to look at, you know, is the Firecrest gear set. You might like that one because you like to run the turret a lot. This Firecrest gives you extra range and damage to your fire turret if you have 3-piece. 3-piece bonus.
He basically used it as a distraction.
Right, but if you get the 4-piece, all your weapons do more damage by 15% when a target's on fire.
Mm.
Alright, we gotta jump. Safe house just north. Oh, combat.
You wanna die? Don't let him get away! Gonna make him pay.
Alright, to Madison stand.
You are now entering a safe area.
Take a look.
Nice doing business
Where
with
you
you.
at? Here. Check these two out. See if these
Just
work
checking out
for you.
these weapons.
What's that?
Just checking out these weapons.
Alright. Well, here's 2 more weapons for you to look at. G5 and a tactical 249.
Right, I've got a tactical 249, which is better than yours.
Better how though? You gotta make sure you're looking at the talents. If the talents are darked out, or they're not directly involved with giving you more damage, then they're worthless. So right off the bat, things you want to look for are the enemy armor damage, or sorry, not enemy armor damage, the damage to target out of cover. You want to make sure that that number is higher. You want to look at the per bullet damage, the RPM, and like we talked about the other day. If RPM is higher, you got to do the math to figure out what the actual per bullet damage is in the same amount of time. And then you got to look at your talents. If talents aren't complementary or unusable, then they're worthless. It doesn't matter how much DPS it shows.
You know, they're both actually quite close. Mine's got 13 percent damage out of the target. Yours has 12.
Alright. And then per bullet damage. That should be the same. Or right
They're
around
both
the
the
same.
same. Yeah, mine's 19.8. Yours is 19.7. 550 RPM, 100 mag.
And then look at the talents. 'Cause sometimes even if the other two are a little bit lower, but the talents are much better, it might be the better gun for the time being.
Mine's 25% reloading faster. Yours is use skill increases critical hit by 7.5% for 15 seconds.
That's the first talent. And then the second talent.
I'm not high enough for them.
And then the third talent.
Still not high enough. Oh no, sorry. The first one, magazine size of 114%. That's the one I've actually got equipped now.
No. The talent. You should have 3 talents though. So you're saying 2 of the talents you're not high enough to activate?
Yeah, and the one that I've got is actually all 3. I've done headshots increased by 12%. Critical hit by 15%. Using this skill increases your hit chance by 7.5 for 15 seconds.
And which one of those is active? Which one of those talents are working?
On my one that I have, all 3 of them. On yours, only 2 of them.
Okay. Alright, yeah, like I said, you'll have to figure out what talents work best for you and your build, and then that's the talents you want to go for. But the talents should always pretty much be about raw damage, or if you're going for skill builds, it should be something to do with a skill, because you're gonna be proccing skills all the time. So like an LMG, Brutal, which is the talent name for the headshot, damage is increased by 12% when using this weapon. That's probably not a good one to have on an LMG, because most of the time with the LMG you're going to be going for body shots. Responsive is a really good one, but again with the LMG you're not really going to be that close. So responsive gives you 10% extra damage, but when they're 10 meters from you. Like I said, if you just watch that Marco style stuff, he actually has a video where it breaks down him, or Skilled Up. There's another one. Skilled Up's a really good one. One of them has a video that breaks down all the talents and what they're actually good for, and then you just apply those to whatever build.
Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
Yeah, makes sense. It's a fine balance.
Yeah, it is. Oh, are you selling right now?
Yeah, it's not a shit I'm not using.
So there's a quicker way to do that. If you go through every single one you don't want, there's a button that says mark as trash. If you go through all your gear pieces, and you mark the ones you don't want as trash, and then go to sell, you can hit one button that says sell all trash.
Ah.
And it'll sell everything.
Forget about it. Anyone in a uniform's a target.
FK won't send.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Don't I need to do my talents as well?
What's that?
Don't I need to do my talents as well?
What do you mean your talents?
But talents earlier on were if you do the healing bot, it gives you extra. If you do the explosive one, it gives you extra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The talents, depends on where you put yours. You heal better, or you damage better, or
I don't know what you're referring to.
give me a sec, I'll find it. The talents where you put that in, for example, say it was demolitions, you do the roll and bomb things, but the add more power to them and stuff like that.
I still don't understand what you're talking about because you're saying talents, but
Well, I don't know what it's talent. Is it loadout or something like that?
like what screen? What are you talking about?
Do you remember ages ago when you very first started and you picked your talents? Either that was electronics, healing, or firepower. And dependent on that, you could pick either the turret to do damage, the turret to heal, or the little rolling bomb to blow things up.
Oh, yeah, that's your skills. Okay.
Don't I need to re-roll them?
You can't re-roll them. You only change it. So you pick 2 skills, but then you can pick which modification to the skill you want.
Right, so I follow.
Because right now, like on the turret, right, you can either have a active sensor turret, a flamethrower turret, or a zapper turret, right? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, I haven't upgraded my arm for that long.
Well, you don't upgrade them. That's just because you've already fully done the base of operations, right? Have you fully maxed out?
Yeah, it's on that.
Yeah, so as long as you've maxed out every section, then you can choose any of the modifications there.
Right, okay. So where do you choose them modifications from?
Well,
say you want to change it.
Same place you change your skills at. Like when you go to pick your skills. So you go to abilities, skills, and then figure out what skills you want to run, and then just hit whatever the button is where it says equip mods, and then you change it to whatever mod you want it to be. I was completely lost at what you were talking about.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, so your skills are, that's your basically you have a class and then a subsection and then
That's how long it's been since I've played. Last time I played, pick one of these three things. Here's what you want us to do.
right. Because you do have talents. That's the thing in the next tab. Because you have skills and then talents. So your talents are that's your active like perks or active talents that you choose, and then you have perks which are passive that you kind of just unlocked automatically when you were doing the base of operation missions.
Yes, they built this shit on it.
Right. And then talents is like talents you actually choose, and they give you special things like steady hands gives me 25% recoil reduced by 25% for 10 seconds when I enter cover. Or
That's what I say. That's it. That's where I was getting mixed up. I was like, I remember something about it, but I don't know how to do it.
yeah, so there are talents. That's the next in abilities. It's the next tab to skills.
Yeah, that's all to do.
Yeah, and you'll have to read them and figure out which ones work best for you. Because I've seen a bunch of different combinations for that one. Alright, ready to finish this up, Cap Goblin?
Right, Joe.
I'm so thankful I found you.
Plagued with getting operator vest tonight. Jeez.
Is that what it sounded like?
No, I don't want any more. Alright, we gotta teleport again.
Yeah, it's a coat.
That's like the third time you've done that. That's that same echo. You know that, right?
Yeah, I keep on quitting. I don't know that's the problem.
Well, it never goes away. It stays there.
Alright, it's okay. Well, fuck that shit then. I got you, fool.
Yeah, he did, he did.
Where have you gone on the map? Down south.
West of you. I never heard him leave.
Of course. I just leave, it's just to go.
Right. This is hilarious because he actually plays at a desk. That's what I don't understand. Is how you fall asleep at a desk.
Yeah, but he's in the living room as well. That's what makes it even more funny.
Like, that's why I used to laugh at him when he make fun of me for playing on a TV. Like, I'm in a lazy boy playing on a big ass TV. If I fall asleep here, that's, to me, that's understandable. Fall asleep at a computer desk, that's gonna be uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Here's a decent backpack. Don't know what backpack you're running. This one's okay.
I shall tell you.
And make sure, like, when you compare gear, that you take all mods off before you compare them. Otherwise, you'll get kind of a skewed view.
Yeah, it's better than the one I've got.
But make sure that talent works.
Yeah, I've got 2 parts of it now.
You said it's better than the one you had, or no?
Yeah, I had the shitty one.
Oh, I gave you an operator pack. That looks like a Sentry's Call backpack. So that's
The one you've just given me now, Sentry's, it's a lot better than the one I've just got now.
No, that's not the one I gave you. I think you picked that one up.
What the fuck did you just give me then?
I gave you a, it was just an operator's backpack. It's just a gold. It's an operator pack. If the Sentry's is the best one, then rock it. I'm just, you must have picked that one up.
I've got a tactical and a spec ops.
Okay, then the spec ops is probably what I gave you. I don't fucking know. All I know is it was the one with the talent, all healing or applied healing, or all healing is applied to equipment or something like that, or the skills. I don't fucking remember.
This is plus 13 to health, ammo capacity, and
yeah, what's the talent?
Backpack.
It's at the very top of those attributes. It says talent, specialized, or talent.
5% damage to all skills.
What?
That turns into healing.
Oh yeah, that's not what I gave you.
What did you give me now? Did you give me the tactical one?
I don't know. Read it. What does it say? What's the skill set on it?
Tactical all healing applied to
Yeah,
your
that's what I
also
gave you.
applied to your skill objects.
That's the one I gave you.
Do you want this one back then?
No, just keep it. I'll fucking sell it.
Sell that shit, bitch!
Yeah, exactly. Serious question. You think Hannah beats Ash?
Think what beats Ash?
You think Hannah beats Ash?
Hannah? Who's Hannah?
That's his girlfriend, isn't it, Hannah?
I didn't even bother asking him, because every time I ask her what her name is, she goes, you! I go, no! My penis pops inside.
I think that's it, man. I'm not sure.
I just call it Dragon Queen.
Dragon Queen.
What she is? Fucking spooky lazy, doesn't even know me, hates me. It's great.
She was giving she was giving Craig an earful one day. Somehow we got on the fucking talks of politics. Craig was in this mood where he was just like it's, you know which mood I'm talking about. It's like this super opinionated, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Somehow we got on politics.
That's a Stone's face.
Well, we got in there and he was like talking about how, you know, he doesn't vote, he doesn't care. They're all, you know, that he's not heard, so he just kind of does his own thing. You know, government making rules and regulations doesn't affect him. And we were trying to tell him that it does affect him, that, you know, if enough people do come together, it changes shit. Otherwise, the very people that are making these rules and regulations tend to make them in a way that hurts people that are not, you know, loaded and rich.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Esh decided it was a good idea to bring her on. And I guess she's kind of you know, kind of is into politics or something. I don't know, but she was giving Craig an earful.
It's not. His standpoint is, unless you come and see me in my house, I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah.
See, when Ash talks to me, she goes, "Is that the good Scouse I like, or the one I don't like?" I like.
I'm the one you like. Yep.
I just say shut up. Me and Ernst are hard to I went, look, me and you can't get on because you've got something about me that I don't think you like. So yeah. I went, but if you can tell me what it is, I can fix it. She's like, oh, I don't know what it is. I was like, right. So it's, you've no idea then. She's like, no. I was like, okay. What's the problem?
It's not with this ninja bike bag or whatever. I cannot, for the life of me, get this thing going. Now look, if you look on my stream real quick, you'll see it. It's fucking orange. They're super rare. Like the drop itself. That's why I was saying you're a lucky son of a bitch, because you get on for 2 seconds and get a drop. Oh, and they're even worse than what I got. Son of a bitch. Ain't that a motherfucker? I know, Lola. That's what I think too.
loading your stream now. Can you show me?
Fuck. I already picked them up. I didn't think you were going there.
You're so.
Here. Alright, well, don't pick these up. I'll drop it so you can know what the beacon looks like. See how it's orange? Like an orange color?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those, and then if you get a gear set that's got a file next to it, like a little file icon below the number, or in like the top right corner, that means it's a classified set. And those have like super high stats. Right now there's only two versions. But there's more coming in 1.8. But they're good to have to boost stats up. Because where like a regular high-end or high tier gear set has like a top points value of like 1273, the classified goes up to 10. Alright, we need to teleport. 4 more bosses and we're done. I think I'm gonna call it quits after that. I'm getting tired.
Roger.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning, we're exiting the safe area.
Now, if you were to redo this and you did the zombies like what you were talking about, would you have any other NPCs, or would it only be zombies and then real players?
Those safe havens.
So okay, so same kind of thing as here, like the safe houses and stuff.
Yeah, somebody can go jump off your shit so you know you're not gonna lose it.
So I think it'd be cool is that you could have only a certain few safe houses where there'd be NPCs or whatever to like sell shit to or barter with, but then the stuff around the town, like to make a safe house in the town, you would have to like establish a spot, you know, basically board up stuff. Maybe not have to like manually do it, but when you choose a place to be it would board it up. And then if you ever wanted to move safe houses, depending on how much shit you had, you'd have to do multiple trips, making it risky.
Yeah, it's like a reputation type thing.
I got a bad feeling about this.
See, one of the things I didn't understand that they brought in the survival mode on this is that the survival mode, when the blizzards, well, basically the whole survival mode's in a blizzard. So depending on what clothes you wear, they help you fight the cold. And then obviously fire and shelter help fight the cold. I don't know why they didn't bring that into the regular part of the game. Make gear, like at least your clothing, actually do something meaningful. Or at least make it function that way. Like when the storm comes in. There's a lot of stories where you get that blizzard storm kind of roll in. RPK. Shit.
I've seen better.
Now, outside of modeling, how good are you at doing animations?
On 3D models?
Yeah.
Flawless.
So you can do animations pretty well?
Animations, 3D models.
That's the two big ones. Unreal Engine makes coding almost fucking the easiest pie. Like, it's retarded how easy they made it. With very little know-how.
We don't have a problem, do we?
your ult? Damn sniper down there. Fuck that head up.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's an army up here. Hold on, heading to.
Yeah. Don't respawn. Don't respawn. Couldn't use the ult because there's a cooldown after anyone uses it. So many seconds or whatever.
Yeah, the old spawn, that's up right.
Did you get your stuff from down there? so weird. This is one of the only games I've ever seen that does this. See how it looks like a room inside there?
Yeah, it's a fizzy shelf.
But it's just a picture. It's just a reflection picture.
It's a picture!
Sleep for days. What's the point? Doesn't seem to be
Get this fool running.
Well, there she blows.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one.
See what you've been missing.
NYC, NYC. I'm Rick Velasquez. But apparently some folks
don't have it, you don't need it.
Alright, brother. I think that is gonna be it for me.
I shall see you tomorrow, bitch.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.